Muri Zimbabwe, there is a statement that has been issued by CIO DIO Mpeswe, Shepherd Mpeswe. Some of you now know the guy about the situation which Ziyambi is about to face right now. So apa tiri kutaura nezvevarume vokuti they have been muma inside circles CIO muZimbabwe, so vanoziva pakavigwa mapepa, pakavigwa chakati kana pakavhukunyugwa chakati, zvese vanenge vachiziva. So mukomana uyu has actually said something zvichawira Ziyambi in the few coming days right now, kuti Ziyambi hona kagame watamba game rinonyudza, and watamba game rinonyudza rawatamba iri, iwewe uchava the sacrifice, a political sacrifice. Tinavo vana Jonathan Moyo vokuti vakaitwa ma-political sacrifice, iko zvino izvi they no longer stay in Zimbabwe, vachatogarimo muZimbabwe anditi. So Ziyambi wona kagame rawatamba, chichiri kuitika hanzi in the few coming days apo Cape 3 parichapasiswa, and then bozi it seems like as Mnangagwa is ready to test the waters, but mukomana anenge ane mashiridi akawanda, and the game rake anenge achiritamba akangwarira. So first of all, CIO DIO hanzi nampeswe, you guys look, tarisai, open your eyes, tarisai Mnangagwa mucherechedzei kuti ever since panga pachipinzigwa amendment bill number 3 wambotaura kuti what have he said publicly about this whole thing? I mean, check the records. This guy have said nothing. This guy has said nothing about Cape 3. But this guy has been able to choose people who he is using to push Cape 3. People who are in the forefront campaigning for Cape 3. People who are saying things, twisting the constitution. Apple. Zimbabwe, but tie up. Pane problem ndepeku taura about the constitution, about what is inside the constitution, and then give what is inside the constitution a wrong meaning intentionally. Some of the arguments are kuitwa na Ziyambi, especially Ziyambi, because Ziyambi is the guy who is dealing with pushing Cape 3 on a technical level. Muri understand kura kuti he is the one anenge achiuya achipinzira Cape 3 pakati mucabinet achibuda nacho, ndiye achanochipinza futi muparliament, anditi ndiye futi anenge achivhundusira members of parliament eZANU-PF kuti we use party whips kukupinzai mugwara kuti movhotera zviri kudiwa neZANU-PF. Ndiyezve he is the guy is in the forefront, and wanguri wataura zvinhu zvaziva kuti utori mufacebook ari pamafani, ari pama1, because wanguri wataura achitaura kuti iye first of all ari kuita go against the constitution yeZimbabwe, paanoudza members of ZANU-PF kuti you guys by force, in fact by as the party resolution, all of you must vote for Cape 3. So therefore he is rendering the public hearings useless, which is unconstitutional, because the reason why takaita public hearings for 90 days akapera musi wa 17 May is because we wanted to hear what the Zimbabweans are saying on the ground. The members of parliament had to go back to their constituencies where they got voted and ask those people, what do you want about what do you want? Do we push forward Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 or not? And at the same time also tell and teach people what is inside the Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3, so that they understand it and take a position from a knowing angle, right? So tichitaura kuti Mnangagwa haana chaataura about Cape 3, it's people like Ziyambi who is specifically dealing with Cape 3 on a technical level. It means by the time parinosainwa Cape 3 into law, then the lawyers come, then Mnangagwa is taken to court, and his administration, they are taken to court about the Cape 3. Mnangagwa would say, Inini, I have got nothing to do with this. It's the government of Zimbabwe which pushed the Amendment Bill number 3 because they thought it's a good thing for the economy. And therefore, konzi ndiani that government of Zimbabwe who can we pin this to specifically? That's when they come to straight to who? Ziyambi. So do you understand kuti Mnangagwa kana paya panonzi igarwe icrocodile unotamba game akacalculata 10 steps ahead, akangura achionera chinhu ichichi chinogona kupedzisira chiri mukoti, ende munhu anenge aendeswa mukoti haapabuda, but haasi Mnangagwa anoenda papo, haasi one of his sons or one of his family members, anongoriwo Ziyambi akanhongwa kukanzoya kuno. So CIO DIO vari kupa warning, Shepherd Ndeso vari kupa warning to Ziyambi kuti look, game rawatamba uri pama1 uri kuropinda pama1 pamberi apo. So this is what is happening muri Zimbabwe as of right now. Ndini wenyu super galo pano pamuzinda wevanhu. Kana musati mava subscribed, musati mava follower, please do so now so that you never miss out on my updates. Munotiziva kuti tipinda kwese tichiita tuma investigations tichikuunzirai tuma updates, so you stay updated knowing what's happening. News zvinokubatsira even to make career decisions, zvinokubatsira to make business decisions. That's why you have to stay pano pamuzinda pevanhu, and also you know what's happening. This is the culture, tisonyura culture muZimbabwe. So stay tuned. Peace.